The empty streets of Jerusalem are a familiar sight these days, with the world in the grip of coronavirus. But this week, there's also an element of sadness to these images. It's Holy Week, and what would have been a massive gathering of thousands of pilgrims in Jerusalem is now a distant memory. A small group, including the acting Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, attended a ceremony Sunday, marking Palm Sunday, commemorating Jesus' triumphant arrival in Jerusalem days before he was crucified.
Usually in this day, Jerusalem is full of people. Dozens of thousands of people are coming from all over the world, from all the country, to pray and to celebrate. Today everything is empty and silent, and it's very odd.
For David Pileggi, rector of Christ Church, it's also an odd experience. He's been a resident of the Old City of Jerusalem for more than 30 years. In addition to the other difficulties, he's also personally affected by the pandemic.
I have a brother in the United States who is now at home in isolation with coronavirus. It is difficult. It's very difficult to be far away from family, and it's difficult to be far away from friends and even from members of our congregation.
But David still continues to hold a positive view of the situation.
Perhaps it is a bit of a test for all of us. And that test is, are we going to become hysterical? Are we going to panic? Are we going to become selfish and only think about ourselves during this time? Are we going to be afraid of death? And I think these are things that indeed challenge us. And I hope that as Christians, we rise to that challenge and are strong enough and courageous enough with God's help and the help of the Holy Spirit.
The Church of the Holy Sepulchre, where according to tradition Jesus was crucified and where his empty tomb lies, was almost deserted Sunday. But as we approached the closed doors, we could hear people praying from inside the church. Perhaps a ray of light as the empty streets of Jerusalem await a revival.